Hey there viewers, it's time for Catch and Cook. I'm Neil Morrison.
Myself, Noel Barnaby.
Thanks for attending this week's edition. Okay, where are we, Noel?
Well, we're actually going to say where we are, aren't we?
No.
Yes, we are.
We sort of are. We sort of are.
Heard a rumour, as we always do, but we're a bit lucky with rumours because Mad Outdoors has their ear on the ground all the time. And we had a call from our sponsor to say, hey, you get estuary perch in Lake Wellington. Now, if you haven't heard where that is, top end of the Gippsland Lakes.
Yep.
So this is the very top end of it, right at the last end. A couple of rivers run in here, and it's a big lake, so we won't say exactly where we are on it, but as Rick said from Mad Outdoors, really they catch them all around the lake's edge.
Yep, they certainly are.
So we're going to fish the lake's edge, aren't we?
We are. Now most of this water is very shallow, folks. I think we're mostly I'm in 1.6 metres at the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm probably 3 metres from the bank,
yeah,
which is no problem. But most of this lake system is about 1.4, 1.5, 1.6.
Yeah.
It gets down to about 2 metres. But most of these fish are congregated in the timber around the edges.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to be fishing today.
We'll try, we're going to try hard bodies today, aren't we?
Well, I'm going to try hard bodies, but see, Noel's going to have to flog one of mine because
I forgot that. Oh, well, I wasn't really prepared. It was just, this is an afternoon session, afternoon, evening. We like fishing for estuary perch in the afternoon towards evening.
It's better.
And I just grabbed my bag and took off, and there's none in there. So I've just tied on this thing here, Neil. What is it? I don't know what it is. I just whacked it out of his bag. What is that?
That's, I don't know, there's a few of them look the same.
Yeah, look the same.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look in a minute.
It'd be one to have Neil's bargain bins, I bet.
It was.
Ah, yeah, it'd be right.
I like bargain bins.
Yeah, exactly right. So, and it should work okay. Shallow diver, because we're fishing shallow. We're just going to chuck it out and wind back in.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter.
No.
I mean, mine's out of the, I don't know what the heck that is either. It's out of the specials bin, $2 each.
Yeah, we quite like those ones. Unless there's some sponsors out there who want to send us lures, we'll use them, of course. Look, one thing about Lake Wellington, folks, we are out in the boat, but this is the most dangerous lake on the Gippsland Lakes. You might think it's a bit weird, but because Neil just said shallow, when this gets rough here, don't come out when it's rough, because it's dangerous. We've had people lose their lives here, sadly.
We have.
Very shallow water, whips up really quick, whips up the waves, and you can't get across it.
It gets dirty.
So we're out in the calm afternoon, evening.
Yep. So yeah, all right, let's go catch hopefully some perch, estuary perch, maybe a brim. Who the heck knows?
We don't care.
This is infested with carp. There's millions and millions of carp in here. You can see them jumping all the time, but we don't want them.
No.
All right, let's see what we can catch.
That's what we get.
Folks, the system works.
What system, Neil?
Well, as we said in the opening, we're going to be targeting hard bodies today, or pretty much anything, but I like hard bodies. And we've heard that there's some estuary perch around the edges of Lake Wellington. Lots of the duck shooters have been catching them, and some big brim. So for the last few minutes we've been throwing hard body lures around, or I have, and I got a couple of hits, and I thought, maybe I bumped a carp, because some really big carp in here. But I hooked an EP at Perch. I'll show you this one.
Yes, he surprised himself, right?
I did.
He didn't think he was going to catch anything.
It's good when a plan comes together.
It's a lovely EP.
Look at that. So it worked. Now there's a fish of maybe 30 centimetres, maybe 31, 32, and a little hard body in the mouth. They hit like trains, they hit hard, they take flies, they take baits, they take lures. I love these things. One of my all-time favourite fish. So Lake Wellington on a nice,
overcast
funny overcast day in the shallows. We're only in just over a metre of water, and I expect to catch a few more now that I've actually caught one. So yeah, let's get into it, see what we can find.
Now, what's going on?
I've hooked another one.
Jeepers, I haven't even got my lure on yet now.
This is great. Again, you can see me from behind me, we're close in. Ooh.
I said to Neil, that's a nice spot for an EP over there in those trees.
And it was. He was right for a change. Not often he's wrong, but he's right this time, okay? So yeah, I just put that little lure out there again. I don't think it makes that much difference what sort of lure you're on sometimes.
It's a clear coloured one you got on today.
I have. I'll just drag him in before he cuts through my line.
Quite a bright day.
There we go again.
About the same, Neil, size you reckon?
Almost identical, I'd be thinking.
Yeah, looks about the same.
So the last one was 33 centimetres. So that's a nice fish.
Yeah.
And that's, again, you can see that little lure. Nothing special. you know, in the $2 basket one day at
yeah.
Outdoors.
See, tied us, right? He's gone and looked through the bargain bin.
I did, and I actually bought about a dozen off at $2 each. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know, I can use the hook. So there you go. The system is working. It's a beautiful day. The sun's out a bit now. There's fish here. The water's quite discoloured, but I've been hearing reports of a place called Marley Point here, where they had the big Marley Point yacht race every year, and some of the baits have been catching these guys off the bank. So that's why we came down today and have a little look around. So it's working. I love these things. Now it's Noel's turn.
I've got to get a lure on. That's what I got to do.
Gee, we're having fun, folks. We haven't caught a lot of fish, but we've got a lot of hits. Oh,
that's
one's a bit acrobatic. But yeah, we haven't, just throwing in amongst the snags, we're getting hit after hit. We think some of them must be bream. Geez, that's not a bad fish.
That's a good EP.
That's a bit better. Now this one has the lure right down his throat. Have a look at that one, though.
I'll have a look. Yeah, got it cross
Can't get it much further down than that.
That's a good sized one too.
All right, let's see if we can lift him in without the net.
Oh, here we go. This will be interesting.
And if I lose him, well, that's life.
What a shame. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's got to be 40.
That's a better fish.
Yeah.
Geez, they're solid fish. Really solid fish. It's such fun. I mean, we're only fishing in, I reckon up on the edges there's half a metre of water, and when they hit they just go nuts. So it's great fun. And of course we're using hard body lures. Noel just put a popper on, and hopefully that'll make a difference, but it hasn't yet. So as it gets toward dark, which will another hour or so, we're hoping to start using surface lures, and we'll get a few. Well, we hope we'll get a few. Let's see how we go.
Now viewers, not far on from Neil's last fish, nice fish. I got myself one too. Oh, a nice one in the high 30s, mid 30s, let's say. Lovely. On Neil's lure, because I thought I'll just use his.
I want that back now.
No, this one's mine now. I'll just show you, viewers. Here we go.
Oh, that's a nice, beautiful clip. Silver fish, look at him.
It is a beautiful fish, and I don't really want to put fish in there because my hooks are in there too.
Ah, come on.
No.
You like to live dangerously now.
No, I don't. I don't want another hospital visit, Neil. So I'm just going to put that on the deck there.
Chicken.
Like that.
Geez, they're solid fish.
They are solid fish, and I'm just going to grab the pliers near your feet, please, Neil. Thank you. And if I get that out of there, just quickly, so I can show you, up there, and if I can get this on. Come on. They're always tricky to get out. And there we go. I can get my finger in here now.
Now you're right.
Lift him up, and now I'll just slip these out of here, little trebles, like that. And there we go. Lovely, another lovely EP. That one's 35, nothing like Neil's one. No, it's not 35, it'd be 33, this one.
Yeah,
It's small, big gob, you can see on them.
Huge mouth on them.
Huge mouth, eyes top of the head, bit like a barra, I've said that before. They're looking out and up the whole time. They see what's coming, and that's a nice one. I might get a picture of that, and then I'll let it go now.
Sounds good to me.
I'll get a pic.
Let's do it.
I love these things. Love them.
He says that. You said that last time, wasn't it?
I love estuary perch. I've changed lures. I've gone from the hard body. We're in a bit deep, a different area at the moment, and we've gone into some deeper water. I'm running about 3.5 metres, and we're throwing up under the timber again. Oh, that's a better one. I thought I'd hooked the bottom, and then it started to fight, and I love that. I'm actually going to use the net on this one.
Behind you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of risk losing this one, doesn't he? That's a nice EP.
He's got the lure way down deep. I can just see the line coming out his mouth. There we go. He's not much bigger than the last ones, but the lure is so far down there, he's got the line in his mouth, and I don't want to bust it off.
Nice and fat.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Yeah.
So somewhere down there.
Hopefully not on his gills.
Yeah, so hopefully down there is my lure. Look at that. Aren't they a beautiful fish? They are just beautiful. They really are. And they pull so hard. It's not a real long fight. You know, you get a big dirty old carp and he's 10 times longer than this.
That's right.
But these guys go hard. just love them. So we'll put that fella back after I've got that lure. Check that lure out. That's a 3-inch minnow, a gulp power minnow, and it's somewhere down there. So we'll get him out. We'll let this fella go.
What length is he in you?
Probably a few duck shooters here in the background. Okay, so he's 37 centimetres.
That's a lovely one.
Okay, best one for today. When they get up in the mid to high 40s, oh, they're like horses. But that's a beautiful fish, but he's going back. He or she can go back in.
Sitting there, looking.
Along.
Off you go, mate. There he's away.
Love to see him go away in good condition. So, oh, this is such fun. I want a big one now. Got to be there somewhere.
Yes, we are in the middle of the duck shooters territory, but I think we're safe, aren't we, Neil?
Yeah, well, hopefully. That one was a bit funny. Oh, I was at the end of the cast. Oof. Some duck shooters went past and I was teabagging it under the boat and I hooked a fish. Geez, pulling hard. Don't know whether it's a brim or a perch yet. I'll tell you in a minute. Geez, he's fighting well. Come on, mate. I think it's a brim, actually. That is a brim too.
Yeah.
There you go. That's why he's pulling so hard. That was strange. Yes. Good fun.
And where'd you get him on, Neil?
I said before it was I think a gulp minnow. They're actually a Berkeley. Sorry, people, for Berkeley. Look at that. Duck shooters in the background. That's a beautiful fat fish. He's legal. He'd be legal size if you want to keep a fish. Of course, same as usual, we don't. I'll just get him off. Ooh. Before he puts a hole in my finger.
Yes, Berkeley power minnow in what colour, Neil?
Pearl watermelon, my favourite. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? And I certainly can't kill him,
I'll
even though...
get a picture of him, Neil.
Okay, we'll get a picture of him. Then we'll put him back. Let's have a look.
What happened there, Neil?
Well, we had some camera troubles, folks. Noel was playing with the camera. I had a fish on. And as he got the camera working, the fish let go.
Ah, look, I wouldn't do a thing like that, Neil. It wouldn't be a deliberate act, would it?
Yeah, it would. Yeah. It's okay. I'll catch another one. Don't worry.
Okay. Oh, hey, look at that.
It's a snag.
Oh, thank God for that, viewers. Because I'm sick of him catching fish. We're moving on.
Now, viewers, lovely perch. I measured him 35. Lovely size. I'm going to let that go now. Now, yeah, we could take these to Chef Tegan. We've done once before, but we're not. Because, you know, they're such a lovely fish. Don't like really killing him. But we'll probably go to the kitchen anyway and just see what she's doing. I'm sure she'll be able to dream up something for us, Neil, won't she?
I hope so.
Yeah.
As long as I get to eat it.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, bit me
gone.
finger gone. Bit me finger gone, and that's it. I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can get another one.
Today we've got some trevally that's actually locally caught to myself in Patterson River. So I'm going to do a really crispy skin on it, and then we're going to serve it up with a ginger and tamarind sauce. So I'm just going to get our fry pan on the go, get some heat. If I can press the right button on it, there we go. A generous splash of olive oil in there. So we're just going to score up the trevally. Just a couple of cuts along there, just so we can get some salt and pepper in through the skin as well. So a couple of little bits here and there. And then we're going to give it a good, generous cracking of salt on there, and then as well as pepper. Just like that. Now just have a feel of our fry pan, because you do want it very hot. That's what's going to give us our crispy skin on there. So just bumping that up just a little bit. So this trevally was actually caught by my nieces, Layla and Pippi, and they dropped it off for me. But maybe if we're lucky, we can get Noel and Neil to head down to the local river here, Patterson River, and see if they can catch some too. All right, in it goes. Oh, that's the sound you want. That's going to give you a nice crispy skin. I'm just going to hold it down just for a minute as well, because the fish naturally wants to curl up and then you're going to get a spot where half the skin's crispy and half isn't. So holding it down, either with your spatula if you've got one, or I'm just using my fingers, will allow it to just get crispy the whole way through. So you only need to hold it down for about a minute, and then it'll stop kind of curling on itself. So just like that. We're going to do 2 minutes on the crispy side, and then we're going to flip it and put the lid on, and probably about 2 to 3 minutes. Depends on the thickness of your fish you're doing as well. Now this recipe, I've got the trevally here, but it can be done with anything. Brim, any firm white fish goes lovely with this recipe. So it's just going to need an extra minute here to really crisp up. So I'm just going to flip it now. Let's see. Oh, look at that beautiful skin. Just flip that over, and then we're going to pop the lid on and cook that for an extra 3 minutes. So I've taken our trevally off with our crispy skin on here, and I'm just going to put together a really quick tamarind and ginger sauce. So start off with just a small splash of olive oil, and then a decent tablespoon of tamarind paste. Straight in there, just like that. We're going to add some crushed garlic, a little bit of brown sugar, half a teaspoon. Wish I had a smaller fry pan for this, but I don't. Now I'm going to put a lime in here as well, hoping to get a decent amount of juice out of it, but these are homegrown, and it's the first season when my limes have actually grown to a decent size. Not too bad. And then finally, a decent amount of ginger on there. So I've just got a microplane here. You can use crushed ginger from the jar if you don't have any fresh, or the microplane as well. I like it fresh for this recipe. So plenty of ginger. Scoop it out from the bottom here. I just put a little bit more in there as well. And then push it around a little bit. As I said, I haven't got the right pan for this. I'm just going to crank up that heat a little bit, cook through that garlic and ginger, mix it all in together, add a little salt and pepper. Smells beautiful. Just cooking out that garlic so you don't get that raw garlic taste, and just the flavour instead. Again, much easier if you have a smaller pan. Okay, and there you have it. This is our crispy skin trevally caught from Patterson Lakes with our tamarind and ginger sauce. This would go fabulous with some rice if you've got it as well. And there you go. Sometimes they don't catch it, but I'll still cook it.
Oh yes. Now viewers, you'll see we're in one of the tributaries that run into Lake Wellington. We started Lake Wellington because we'd heard they're in the lake. We've come back to a little tributary we've fished before, just because, well, why not? It's beautiful in here, calm. What a night now, what an evening. And I picked myself up a nice EP here too. In amongst the snags, we're just saying as we go along, I wonder whether the EPs take the lure as it hits the water and just a couple of flicks, or do they take it off the bottom? Well, I can confirm the flicks before it hits the bottom now, all right? 2 flicks, bang, he was there, and not on the bottom. So they're taking it as it's sinking down, and that's a lovely EP. That could be mine.
They're fat, aren't they?
They're fat, they could be, ouch, watch the lure. Watch me, soft plastic, and there you go. Put that rod
So
down, get it
fat.
out of the way. Nice fat fish, little fish, 35. And you'll see there, that's, they're very sharp, everywhere sharp. That's the same one, Berkeley Power Minnow, in Neil's favourite colour, because, well, he was catching them, so I put one on.
He does that, folks. He does
As you do. As you do. And I'll just slip that out. just on the edge here. I like that, which should be easy to pop out, and it is. And I'll get a picture of that and let him go. And it's a beautiful evening. We're going to fish till, it's autumn now, so we're going to fish till 5:30. It's about 5 o'clock, half an hour. See if we get a couple more, and then we're out of here, Neil. What do you reckon?
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
I can hear Tika calling me.
Oh yeah, I can too.
Oh, the mozzies are starting to get thick. It's time to go, I reckon. So again, I've changed to a hard body lure because I caught a tree with my plastics.
Of course he lost his last
Busted
one.
it off. But hey, that happens. So we were just talking about if I threw a lure in the back, a hard body, how far up, you know, you got to get it, and you've got to get it right up under those trees. So I'll lift this guy in, maybe.
I think that's a good fish too. Another nice one. Yeah. Oh, we can see those trebles going somewhere, but anyway.
Yeah, so could I. So yeah, another lovely fat fish. Oh, they're such fun. On a little hard body this time. And they slam them so hard. They're great fun, but now that the mozzies are coming out, I think it's time to go now.
I
What
think
do
it
you
could be
reckon?
sandflies now.
They could be sandflies.
Yeah, I might have to get the wonder stuff out.
Yeah, so no, I just love these things. Such a beautiful fish to catch. Such fun. They pull well, they go well. Actually eat well too, but no, I'm not doing that. Alright, he can go back. Gone. Alright, so I reckon
One more?
one more.
Come
Always
on
time
now.
for one more.
It's not dark yet, look at it.
One more.
It's
One more.
not far away though, mind you, but
Now viewers, we said we're going to go home, but look, it's a bit hard to leave these fish. I've got to be honest. I'm starting to get the knack now. And oh, there's our deer shooter friends there. Deer shooter there. Duck shooters are right behind us. Into a little swampy country out there. Look, here's another estuary perch. Beautiful fish. That's a good one too. That's
geez,
what
you
caught
got it
on the
right
power,
there.
on the power minnow as well. I just grabbed that for a look. Lovely. Look at it. Terrific fish to catch. In the evening, you can see that lure right down there. He got it, ran like straight back into where he came from. I thought I was going to lose him, but I was able to coax him out with the drag. So to give him heaps to get him out now, which you've got to do, and he will go back. And I'll have to get the pliers, I think. Yes, I will. It's just sitting on the roof of his mouth. I'll get the pliers. That'll be it. We're getting close to the end of the day. We might have another couple of casts. You won't see us do that, viewers. We'll have a couple more casts, and that'll be it for us. We've got to get out of here, I think, now.
yeah, I think so.
Before
Time
we
to
get shot.
the boat out. Yeah.
There we go. Pop that nicely. Straight in. Happy with that.
We got time for one more?
One more.
Okay.
One more,
Time for
Neil.
one more.
One more.
Well folks, the midgies are getting out.
Yep.
The mozzies are coming out.
Yep.
And it's time for us to go home.
To get out. Yeah.
To get out, yes. We've had some fun, folks. We've caught some nice fish. Only one bream, and I expected a few more.
Yeah.
But some beautiful estuary perch. I think most of the fish that we're catching are around the one size, and I'd be pretty much betting, Noel, that they're the stuff that the Victorian fisheries have let go.
I'd say so. Yeah, they're probably 3 or 4 years old, let's say. They grow pretty quick, estuary perch.
They do.
So yeah, they're all at one
Yeah.
size. Neil got one good one there, close to 40.
You might have been a bit
Might have been.
bigger than the normal ones,
Yeah, but they're all about the same.
but they are. And there's some really big fish in here at times, but today, no, they're all around the, mid-30s, so
Yeah.
damn good fun.
It is good fun.
Damn good fun.
So we
I love
did Wellington, and then we moved out of Wellington into one of the tributaries just to have a bit of a look. Got them in here too. So they're obviously everywhere at the moment.
Look. And the funny thing, this is infested with carp. If you could see my sounder, it's just millions of them.
Yeah.
And as we drag the lures out into mid-water, we're bumping carp. In
You
fact,
can
I
feel them.
hooked a big one before. They're just bumping carp and getting hooked in. We're bringing home big scales. Oh, they're horrible.
Well, one of these days now, they might release the virus they're talking about, the carp virus.
it's
which
coming.
They say it's coming.
Yep.
Which for the Gippsland Lakes, I think it'd be a wonderful thing. But of course, we don't know what the results of that will be. So
There's so many things wrong. So many of these native fish have learnt to eat the baby carp. And the biomass of dead fish floating down the system is going to be incredible.
could be a bit of a worry, but we'll wait and see what happens.
Let's see.
But-
But anyway, we've had a good day. I hope you've enjoyed watching.
Yeah.
So from me, Neil Morrison,
Myself, Noel Barnaby.
thanks for watching Catch and Cook again.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Where are we going next?
I've got no idea. No.
There we go.
We'll figure something out to
figure
show
it
you.
out.
We'll see you next week, folks. See ya.
normally. Oh.
Went off to Melbourne for uni and studied occupational therapy in Melbourne.
And you and your family live where now?
So I don't know why we stayed for so long in Melbourne, but we did, and then we realised what we were doing, and so we've moved back in the last year or so, and so we're living down on the Gippsland Lakes and have a few chooks. You know, kids are down there going to local school.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what's your family's involvement in local sports?
So we are not the sportiest of families, and so we are very much at the introductory level, but my older daughter has just started in a netball team.
Awesome.
And she went from having passed a netball a couple of times in PE at school to this sort of heart-melting, joyous smile playing her first game of netball in the last few weeks, to trying most of the positions, and has even had a go in centre now.
Fantastic.
So
Up and coming young netballer.
it's been gorgeous to watch. She is feeling confident. She's caught the ball a few times and she could not be prouder of herself. And,
Oh, fantastic.
the extension of that is me just being overwhelmed with joy at her succeeding, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So, Emily, what does a mental health occupational therapist at the Mental Health and Wellbeing local in East Gippsland do?
So, in a really, the nutshell version, the elevator pitch is mental health OT